Hello and welcome to Logic ERP. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with the latest videos.
In this video, we will discuss how to manage depreciation calculation in Logic ERP. To begin, we first need to configure the depreciation and fixed asset accounts. For this, navigate to the Setup module from the main menu and open the Setup New Account window. Create an account named Depreciation. Define its account type as expenses and save it. Next, create another account for fixed assets by defining the account name and selecting the account type as fixed assets. After that, click on Other Details. A window will appear. Enter the original cost of the asset. Next, define the date on which the asset was purchased. Then enter Additions to Date, which represents the total value added to the asset over time, if any. After that, define Deductions to Date, which refers to the total value of the asset that has been sold, removed, or disposed of up to that date. Now, enter the Depreciation Amount to Date, which is the total depreciation charged on the asset from the date of purchase till now. Next, define the depreciation percentage, which is the rate at which the asset's value decreases every year. If the asset was purchased in the middle of the financial year, enter the depreciation percent after mid-year, which calculates depreciation proportionately based on usage period. Then, define the depreciation percentage as per the Companies Act, where depreciation is based on the useful life of the asset instead of a fixed rate. After that, select the depreciation calculation method from the drop-down and choose Full Year for all additions as required. Select the mode of depreciation. You can choose between the diminishing value method, also known as written down value, where depreciation is calculated on the remaining value each year, or the straight line method, where a fixed amount is charged every year. Lastly, define the useful days. Useful days are the number of days for which an asset is expected to be used. Once all details are defined, click on Close and save the account. Moving on, navigate to Accounts module from Main menu and open Journal Voucher Normal Entry window. Pass the depreciation journal entry as shown in the video. Once defined, save the entry. Now, let's review the depreciation report generated from the entry we created earlier. Go to the Reports and Queries section from the main menu. Under Balance Sheet Reports, click to open the Depreciation Schedule report. First, select the Plant and Machinery account from the filter tree. After that, you will see the As on Date option. Here, we will set the date within the current financial year range. For example, since the purchase date was entered as 1st April 2025, we will select 31st March 2026 as the as-on date. According to this date range, the total applicable days become 365. Once you generate the report, the software automatically calculates the net value after depreciation along with the original cost. It also calculates month-wise depreciation based on the useful days that we defined earlier. Now, let's understand how the software calculates the total depreciation during the year. Here, the software calculates depreciation based on the total applicable days within the selected financial year. Since we selected the as-on date up to 31st March 2026, the calculation period becomes 365 days. In this example, the asset's useful days are 1095 days, or 3 years, and the original asset value is 1 lakh rupees. So, the software calculates depreciation proportionately by applying the formula 365 divided by 1095 multiplied by 1 lakh rupees. Based on this calculation, The total depreciation for the year comes to approximately 33,333 rupees. After this, the software automatically distributes the yearly depreciation into month-wise values according to the exact number of days in each month, ensuring accurate depreciation calculation throughout the financial year.
I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.